What is up, you guys? Thank you for watching this Spade Shades video. I am so incredibly happy to bring you this review today. Even though it's something a little bit different, it's not necessarily a deck review, it's a review of a box. That's right, this is the Dan and Dave Variety Box Spring Edition for 2015. Um, I, I'm going to try to make this video short, but this box is just so incredibly amazing, so well done. Just Gosh, it's awesome. So I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible, but I'm not gonna make any promises because I got a lot to say about it. So without going much further, let's go ahead and get into it. First off, this box is made of a sort of like a cardboard paper feel, but a really elegant, fine cardstock. Um, and there's all this fancy gilding and embroidering around the box, which is sort of, it gives you that embossed tuck box feeling. It sort of feels like the Tycoons. If you have a deck of Tycoons, this is how that box feels. The everything on the side is embossed with gold foil printing. See, all of this here is embossed. All of it is all embossed. Um, and yeah, it's absolutely fantastic for the design of the box. I mean, that's pretty much the extent of it, but I mean, you can see this box and how it looks, and it kind of speaks for itself. So on the side, they write down when it was assembled. This, in this case, is April 15th. Edition number is 10 out of 144. So this is the 10th one that has been assembled by Dan and Dave. So you get the box and you pop it open, okay, and you can see that nice window on the front where it lets you see inside the box. And you get a signed certificate of authenticity. So I'm not sure who these signatures are. Just by looking at them, it's kind of hard to tell, but this is the certificate of authenticity for the deck, saying that this is indeed the box here, the real one, you know, like not a fake or something. And it lists all the decks included, which are the Aristocrat Classics, Alice in Wonderland, an Antler Limited Edition deck, Borderline Papers, Deckstarter, the Deckstarter Brand Deck, Fontaines Blue Edition, the Guy Hollingworth deck, Prime Deck, Smoke and Mirrors V6, Ultimate Deck, Vintage Plaid, California Blue, and Virtuoso Spring Summer Edition 15. So there you have it. That's that, and like I said, I just named all of those off. I'll pull them out of the box here. We have Smoke and Mirrors V6 there. This is the Guy Hollingworth deck. You have the Aristocrat Classics. Now, you may notice that these are actually not wrapped in cellophane, but they are sealed, but they're not wrapped in cellophane, and that's because each deck that Dan and Dave released and sold, they did a 2 thumb fans with to ensure that there were no imperfections in the cards. You have the Deckstarter Brand Deck, a Maroon Antler Limited Edition deck, Virtuoso SS15, the Prime Deck, Borderline Papers, the Vintage California Blue deck, the Ultimate Deck here, the Fontaine Blue Edition, and Alice in Wonderland. So there you have it, all of the decks that come in this box. So a really nice assembly of decks. I mean, there's some really brilliant decks in here. Everybody knows that as soon as all of the Vert decks sell out, those decks are going to skyrocket in price. The Aristocrats have already sold out on Dan and Dave's website. The only way to get any Aristocrats now are to buy them in this box. The Smoke and Mirrors edition, the Ultimate Deck, just to name a few, are all worth some pretty big bucks. So the decks that you get in the box pretty much pay for the box itself in value. And the overall design on this box is absolutely just fantastic. You can see here on the tab it says the finest quality. um, Los Angeles, California. So this deck is just absolutely stunning. An absolute job well done by Dan and Dave. And I was a little hesitant to begin with about buying this box because I was kind of concerned that, you know, it was a lot to spend on a few decks at the time when I was looking at it. Um, and I was kind of concerned that it wasn't going to be worth my money, that I wasn't going to really appreciate it like, you know, I appreciated the money that I was spending on it. Um, but after it came in, it's just absolutely 110% worth every single penny. Also, before I sign off, since all of these decks that have come in this box, most of them don't really have a whole lot of reviews on YouTube for them. So in 4 parts, I'm going to be reviewing 3 decks apiece per video, so the videos are going to be a little bit longer. I'm going to try to make them really quick. I'm not going to blabber as much about design and handling as much as just, here's the deck, this is what it looks like, you know, move on to the next one. But I'm going to do a 4-part series where I review every deck in the box. So stay tuned for that in the next week or so. I'm probably going to have all 4 of those parts up. I'm going to just post as many videos as I can. So yeah, and also this is the only review of this box on YouTube right now. There's no other review. There's actually, I think there's only one other review of a variety box, and it's like the winter edition or something. So the only spring variety box review on YouTube right now. So be sure to check it out. If you like this video, please subscribe, and please stay tuned for those next few reviews that I'm going to be posting. So thank you guys so much, so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.